Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your siren song. You may hear it rain. It's been raining for a few days after a heat wave. So the rain is so beautiful, so welcome. Yeah. The bottom of your deck, you have the Strength card and the Three of Pentacles. And I think somebody else this series has the same combination. Strength over your lower nature regarding working with others. I'm sure you have different cards under the bottom. You have, there's Strength. So under your Three of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and Strength again. So working together, something you've been productive within, some sense of loss there. Wheel of Fortune, things moving right along, and Strength under there, card of Leo. And then under the main deck, we have the Strength card. Oh my gosh, the Eight of Pentacles again. The Five of Wands, competition. The Five of Swords and the High Priestess. So lots of change with all these fives. Wands, Swords, and Cups. Yeah, interesting. So, very similar to, and I'm trying to remember who. Same series, though. Anyway, let's get started, Scorpio. So, we open with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, something that you're holding on to, you're attached to, you don't want to let go of, you're protecting, you're holding close. And from there, Scorpio, we go to the Seven of Swords. Deceptive energy, some trickery, something coming in and kind of disorganizing everything. That's what I see. Some kind of disorganizing force. The Tower is next. Okay, so some real upheaval here, Scorpio. Opening your song. Something you're... And then there's the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, opening first verse. Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to something, but I think, yeah, I think you lose control of it pretty quickly. Seven of Swords, and then the Tower, and then Wheel of Fortune. Something's kind of being taken out of your hands, Scorpio. Let's see, well, your chorus is Duende. So this is, it's like this sort of unknown, deep energy that inspires like artists and musicians, right? It rises up like from the soles of the feet, I think, like through the whole body. Like it comes with struggle, but it is that which makes art, which makes music. You know, there's a rawness to it. It's incredibly powerful, like inexplicable energy, you know, that like the muse has been attributed to. This person right here, this figure reminds me of the muse figure. It's just kind of like the energy that moves through the muse. Wow. Wild, Scorpio. And then we have the Lovers. So of course it's the card of Gemini. It's about divinely inspired decision making. Wow, there's a lot happening here. There's a lot at stake. I'm trying to remember who had this same combination. A lot at stake. Aquarius. Aquarius in the last season. Series, not season. Series. And then you have another six, the Six of Cups, right? So you had the Lovers, that's a six. And then the Six of Cups. It's nostalgia, someone from the past. Or maybe you're going to someone from the past for assistance. with all of this. We'll know more when we clarify. And there's the devil energy. Wow, there's like a sense of you kind of like walking through a kind of threatening hallway. Yeah. You know? The devil energy card of Capricorn. And then temperance. Phew! Sagittarius, temperance. All right, so everything gets under control after all. And then Duende, the chorus, goes over and joins the bridge. In the bridge, here's the culprit right here. The coyote. The divine trickster. So something that you really think you want, and in the course of getting it, or in the course of walking toward it, or whatever, you're going to end up with an unexpected result that is ultimately better for you, I think. The divine trickster, it kind of deals with like your seduction, like whatever you're seduced by, and then divine just uses that in your favor, you know. Wow. This is like, I'm on the edge of my seat with this one, Scorpio. This is awesome. This is so exciting. I feel like I'm at the movies. All right. Your Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So, all right, Scorpio. Are you like in this really reasonable kind of like progression towards something? And you're just like, everything's under control, you know, and, phew, feels, yep. Everything's predictable and under control, and you want to hold on to that, right? And then in comes Seven of Swords. You're holding your ground against it. But the 7-7, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. It's like something comes in, like upsets the whole apple cart. See all those pentacles you were holding on to fly in the air. This looks like like somebody crashing through a fish tank and then releasing all these kind of beings into the air and then sneaking off. And I always notice that window with the light behind it, right? Because sometimes the card feels like the querent, the person I'm reading for, is kind of peeking through that window. Now it feels like this is happening like right in your living room, to be honest with you. And you're like holding it off, but I don't know if you can, right? I don't know if you can. And next in we have the Tower. And there's Temperance. That's beautiful. There's this like divine energy presiding over this massive upheaval that you're experiencing. See, this so trustworthy energy. Temperance. Pouring love from one cup to another without spilling a drop. You know? Even though water is, it looks like water levels are low. I began the reading talking about the rain. I've been in all this appreciation for how it's swelling the river. I live on a river. It's swelling the river. You know, and everything is going to be so verdant when it's over. There's a fruit tree outside. I'm sure, like, those fruits are going to get more and more plump. And I don't know, that was really on my mind as I was starting the reading, because you can hear the rain in the background here. But there's this angel, this Temperance angel, card of Sagittarius, presiding over the upheaval, the unexpected upheaval that's happening as your wheel turns, Scorpio. There's the Chariot, card of Cancer. Yeah. Yeah, things are really moving. Moving, moving, moving. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I won't sing it. I'm singing it on the inside, though. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Because things are rolling here. And in comes this. This beautiful, just like deeply felt, comes with a struggle, inspiration for something that's like this, just kind of like raw power that inspires the artist, that works through the muse, that, you know, that incredible power just kind of rising up. And I guess if this power had a home, like if it had to pick a zodiac sign in which to live, I bet it's really comfortable in Scorpio, is my point. And then the Lovers comes in the second verse, and that's clarified by the Devil energy, which is really interesting to me, because to me these are so similar in structure, right? So there's like, all right, so like in the Rider Waite, they almost look identical, except for there are no chains in the Lovers. In the Devil, there are two figures that are chained, and in the Lovers, the same two figures are there, but they're not chained, right? Divine decision making, a sense of being trapped, right? Fear-based, love-based. We'll see. We will see. There's a sense of wild energy in this reading. Like there's a sense of wild energy. Comes in very tame, becomes unbridled. Everything is moving forward. There's a sense of like, stop the world, I want to get off. Things are rolling along. No, they've got this wild energy to contend with, to work with, to reel in, or it's to experience. You know, maybe when we get to here, it's like, what are you going to use it for? Are you gonna run it through the love, the pure like love energy? Or are you gonna run it through this fear energy? And then Six of Cups comes in. Wow. Nostalgia and the Tower. This is like another tower. Your first tower came in with Temperance. This person from the past blasts in now. Blasts in. And there's the Devil energy again. And Ten of Swords. Scorpio, you are so done with it. You're so done with it. And then Temperance again. Queen of Swords. Becoming really discerning. Becoming really cutthroat about it. Becoming, probably out of necessity, you know, becoming like, you know, just reminds me of like in Alice in Wonderland would chop off their heads, like just like this energy just needs to come in and be like, okay, good, bad, you know what I mean? Right, not right. Just like all of a sudden just comes in and just like, the queen is here, you know, like that's what I'm getting. This is crazy. There's like so much. I'm so amped up. And then Duende comes over and joins the Divine Trickster. So, Scorpio. Okay. There's something that you think you want. You're holding on to it. It's like this kind of slow and steady. Yeah. Maybe if this is about a relationship, like maybe you're in this kind of like really, really reasonable relationship. That's, yeah. But then something that's, or someone, like that's more like, kind of like manipulative and controlling, or like knows how to push your buttons or something like that, is trying to come in. And you're like holding it off, right? But then, it's something like, it causes upheaval kind of within you, and like that comes in with Temperance, with like this divine energy, just kind of like showing you like this is still true. This is still true within you. Like you can still get riled over this. You know, you can still get riled. You know, and things are moving. Things are just moving and moving forward really quickly, you know, and you're trying to contend with this disruptive feeling, you know, and it's just accumulating and accumulating and accumulating in you until it becomes like a struggling feeling, a feeling so big that like you just have to express it. Like it's got to find like a way of expressing, and you can't even, you know, lovers, like you can't even, like divinely guided, love-based, fear-based, like you're all, it's just so, it's overwhelming, you know, and it's creating like all this nostalgia, like whether the person is back or whether it's just that you're coming to terms with your true feelings from someone from the past. It's creating all this kind of like ongoing sense, like a volcano that keeps erupting. Like, you know, like you hear it on the news, it erupts, and then 3 days later it's still erupting, and like 5 days later it's erupted a little more and it's starting to settle down, and then another small eruption. It's just like this sense of kind of like walking through this hallway and things are just like erupting and exploding, and you're like just moving through this energy, you know, and it's this. You're done with this. You're done with this. It's like both of these things faced you in the first line. Lovers, devil, love-based, fear-based, you know. And this energy is just like swelling. And then you're done with this. And then you just get so clear. The temperance energy, this sort of angel of balance and reasonableness and being prudent and being calm and being mature and knowing what's best and being supported and guided by like this kind of spiritual energy and not spilling a drop, you know? Nothing like what you've come through. And it's this kind of Queen of Swords energy, this ability to discern, to just kind of like put down and take out and take away and remove that which isn't working and to keep that which is. So the situation comes under control here. And then the duende energy comes over and the divine trickster is revealed. It's kind of like revealed to you that it's kind of like a sense of like, almost like a sense of, like I expect a sense of relief to happen in the third verse, right? Because it's this like moment of like your eyes opening and being like, whoa, look what I almost allowed into my life, you know? Look what I almost allowed into my life. You know, the Strength card at the bottom of your deck, command over your lower nature. The Eight of Pentacles, everything you've been working on. The Five of Wands, all this like competition between here's lovers and devil. And Five of Swords, remember? Change, change. Change, change, change. I won't sing it. Although I'm singing it on the inside. Right? Five of Wands, Five of Swords. Just like you can hear like the clacking of swords and rods and like... And then under here, High Priestess. She's down deep though. She's like down deep. She's down here in the depths. But she's there Under there we had the Two of Swords. The need to face and make a decision. And under there, the Starman, the Magician. And then under there, the Ace of Cups. So that's the bottom of your main deck. And then the bottom of your clarifier deck, you have this Three of Pentacles working with others. That Eight of Pentacles again, like that you've been productive on. Five of Cups. Sense of loss. Wheel of Fortune, things really moving. Strength card again. And then also Magician. The Sun. Page of Wands, Nine of Swords. Okay, that's as far back as we go. Bloop. So Scorpio, I'm going to do a quick review here. This is like wild energy that gets pretty bridled. It's like, it's bridled when it comes in and you're trying to hold on to it, right? You're moving slow and steady, winning the race. And you want to hold on to that. Like things are at such a reasonable pace. Everything's going very steadily and very well. But then in comes this menacing energy or menacing event. And you're like trying to hold it off. But if you look at the face, they just look kind of like startled, kind of in over their head a little bit. I mean, a little taken by surprise. And then the Tower comes in, but it's a blessed Tower. It doesn't feel that way at the time. It just feels like all this mad upheaval. It feels like everything is just moving forward and it's all just going so fast. And that control you were holding on to in the beginning doesn't happen. So the energy starts to build up within you and it starts to feel like struggle. And all this amazing raw energy that it just has to go somewhere, but it hasn't gone anywhere yet. And then card of Gemini, card of Capricorn, Lovers, Devil, both 6 cards. Kind of opposite energies. One living like divinely inspired in pure love, and one living in the illusions of fear. Right? It's all... I'm going to clarify this, because I'm not really explaining it well. And then you got the Six of Cups with the Tower. So I don't know if there's just like a whole bunch just arising within you, right? Like, the one day, like, oh, this energy of like a volcano, like before it erupts. This kind of everythingness. All the love and all the fear, you know, like this kind of, and then this person from the past, these feelings from the past that you've had to face here. I don't know, this like coming in, this could just be like an email, a text, you know, and it all just comes flooding in and then it erupts in the Tower. And then you're like, oh, I am so done with this. And then things settle down again. The volcano becomes slowly dormant. It starts to cool. And then Duende comes over and joins the Divine Trickster. Coyote. So I'm wondering about the third verse. I'm really eager to see it. Whether you're going to create something amazing. You know? That's my guess. It's like, because here's the Divine Trickster. You know? Showing you like, see? It was all, you thought you knew what you wanted. That's not what you wanted. And it all ended up creating, you know, some kind of beautiful, you know, lava lake or something that you know, I don't know what it's going to be. You haven't seen it yet. I do know that I just want to clarify. For some reason, I want to get 5 cards for Devil and Lovers. First line of the second verse. 2. Three. This was upside down. 4, and then 5. All right. This was also upside down. All right. Oop, they're all reversed. So the deck was reversed, so I'm flipping them. Yeah. When they're all reversed, it's the deck. Okay. Wow. So the Fool, Strength, the Sun, the Moon, and the Two of Cups. Wow. 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 So New Beginning, Strength, 0, 8, the Sun. So Leo, Leo, the Moon, Pisces, and Two of Cups. Wow. Powerful. So the Fool card, this is about like being completely 100% comfortable with the unknown, being innocent. It's like how we are the first time we venture into love. So getting to this point again means that you've like if you're an adult and you've had love relationships in the past that have like ended, you know, nothing would end if it didn't end badly, right? And you get to this point, you get to the point where you're completely open-hearted to love again, and you like, you know, you just like, you're willing to leap, knowing full well that it's all very unknown. That's pretty amazing. And then we have the Strength card, which is at the bottom of your deck, Leo. Taming our lower nature, really. And then the Sun, the most powerful energy of all, the most powerful energy that we know as human beings here on this planet, illuminating everything, also Leo. And then the Moon, things are hidden, misunderstood, not understood, card of Pisces. And then Two of Cups. A true mirroring. And what we're clarifying here is the Lovers and the Devil. So these are both about mirrorings. This is about, you know, what we see in one another when we're full of fear. And this is about what we see in one another when we're free of fear. This is about making decisions without fear. And this is about letting fear drive your life and your decisions. So yeah, so I just think it's I just think it's like the hallway. Like the hallway of everything. The hallway of everything that's possible. That's what I think. If that makes any sense at all. Right? You come into the reading, things going really well and steady, and there's something that you want to hold on to that, but then there's this menacing energy. You try to hold it off. There's a tower event that comes in. It's a blessed tower, but it doesn't feel that way. Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, and then this, like this beginning to swell with energy, right? And then you enter this kind of like this hallway of all possibilities, like the possibility of existing in a loving state, the possibility of existing in a fearful state. And then here's that. You face it. You face it. That person from the past that you still have all these like feelings toward them, and then they're erupting, and you just get done with fear. You're just so done with living in fear. And then it all calms down again. The volcano cools because you become so clear and you're so capable now of just like cutting out what isn't working, seeing it really clearly. Okay, this is not right. This will work. This is right. This will not. And then, you know, the trickster gets revealed over here. Like, see, there's something really, really amazing in the works. That's the energy. So again, bottom of the deck, conquering your lower nature when working with others. Right? Lower nature, fear, when working with others. So massive volcano upheaval for Scorpio to get to this moment, and then let's see what happens over on Vimeo. In any event, if this is where I leave you, this has been a blast. Amazing. A blast. Amazing energy. A blast of amazing energy. Thanks, Scorpio.